It's time for the La Sabrina Hair Design Podcast with Amy Button. Well, hello there, listeners and viewers. Charlie McDermott, producer of the show, co-hosting with, once again, Amy Button. Amy, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
Well, terrific. And always looking good for our listeners who want to know all about the looks that Amy provides. Do you do like a different hairstyle every time you come on, or is this just your normal everyday Amy look? Because it's awesome.
No, thanks. No, this is just every day.
Now that I've completely embarrassed you, let's get on with the show. I'm trying to tease people to get on over to the video and YouTube and all that, the website. And it's well worth it, listeners. All right. Anyway, so it's getting near, although the weather's been very, very nice, but for your listeners, it's now the beginning, heading into soon the middle of May, and summer's around the corner. And that kind of can wreak havoc on our hair. You know, the heat, the sunshine, and what kind of impact does it have, Amy?
So, just like anything with the environment that you're in, it does affect your hair, skin, and nails. And so, when it comes to specifically your hair, the summer Florida sun, the UV index goes up. And so
Yeah.
it does definitely you need to take that into effect as far as your hair color, how to take care of your hair, just adjust maybe a little bit, protect your hair a little bit better, knowing that the sun is a little more intense, and with that also the heat. Obviously, the more sunshine we have, the hotter it seems to be outside. So that definitely seems to be a question that a lot of my clients that are staying through the summer have. How can I protect my hair during the summer months in Florida?
Yeah, and that's interesting because we're brought up to protect our skin, right? It's all about covering up or putting
Right.
something on. But yeah, the hair can be damaged as well.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah.
Yep. So the biggest tip that I could give people is products. Products are a huge deal in the summer for two reasons. One, obviously, the health of your hair. But if you are coloring your hair, you want to protect that investment. You don't want to let the sun do its thing and make your hair fade. It can fade a lot faster this time of year. And then also, because it is so hot, people are hopping in the pool or the ocean, or your hair is coming in contact with a lot of harsh water as well during this time of year. And both of those things, the sun and the water, can make your hair color not last as long if you're not using the appropriate products.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. So when your clients come in, do you make recommendations based on like hair color or hairstyle, or how does that work?
With hair color, we do recommend according to the color. Obviously, we have color safe shampoos. We also have sulfate free shampoos that can also help, especially if you have someone with sensitive skin. Those sulfate free shampoos can help a lot. Clients who are receiving treatments on their hair because they're worried about frizz, they also need to have sulfate free shampoos. But the biggest product I could recommend, if you already have a color safe shampoo, which should be in everyone's shower anyway if they're receiving a color service, but is a leave-in conditioner that specifically has sunscreen in it for your
Really?
hair. People think you need to put sunscreen just on your skin, but
Right.
the sunscreen for your hair can actually help keep the UV rays from doing what they do. And it can also fill in the strands of your hair so that the salt water or chlorine can't really soak in and do as much damage. So, and we have a really great one by Redken. It does 25 different things that I don't have them all memorized. But that is one of the reasons why I use that product
Yeah.
specifically on almost all my clients, is because of the sunscreen feature.
Very, very cool. I've never heard of such a thing.
Yeah.
Sunscreen for your hair. Dang. Okay. I love it. And then how about, I mean, wearing a hat, or I mean, I guess it's kind of like just covering up with clothes. I guess that would protect your hair as well.
Yes, that is a very practical thing that you can do,
Yeah.
is wear a hat. I mean, sunscreen and sunglasses seem to be a staple in Florida all year
Yeah.
round,
Yeah.
especially in the summer. But a hat is definitely a must, especially if you are receiving a color service and if it's specifically a red color or has a warm or a red tone to it. The red molecules are just bigger than the rest. And so it is
Hmm.
harder for your hair to actually retain that red hue. So a lot of the red heads will come in complaining, oh, my color faded just so fast this time. And if they wore hat and they had the proper products, that would at least help elongate the
Yeah.
color that they're wanting.
Wow. Wow. And how about for listeners who maybe weren't aware, and it's the middle of the summer and they've had damage to their hair? Is there anything that can restore any
Yes.
products, I guess? Yeah.
Yeah, so in addition to your hair color, I mean, the length of your hair, the ends of your hair, tend to stress out a little bit more
Mm,
than the rest of your hair,
okay.
and then yes, the saltwater, chlorine, and sun obviously all take a toll on the ends of your hair. So there are also sealing products that you can put on just the ends of your hair. There's certain conditioners that are meant for um, if you're looking for length, it protects the bottoms of your hair specifically. So I even recommend some of those shampoos and conditioners that are made for length, even for my short haired clients in the summer, just because there is that extra amount of potential damage to the ends of your hair. And obviously, when you're the ends of your hair, I think it's obvious, but when the ends of your hair get stressed out and split ends start to happen, it creates a fuzz, like a frizz type of a thing. So if you feel like your hair isn't laying correctly, it could be products, could mean you're ready for a haircut, or it could mean you're not protecting your hair properly during this season.
Mm, okay. And then for those who are, yeah, let's just say in an office all during the week and not really in direct sunlight, or for that matter, the heat, they go home to their air conditioned home and whatnot. But then the weekends hit and they're on the beach or
Mhm.
outside doing stuff. You know, do you recommend using that product every day, or just when you're going to be, let's just say in this case, during weekends when you know you're going to be outside? How does that work?
Yeah, if you're spending every day, I do have clients, I mean, they play pickleball pretty much every morning or they're out
Mhm.
on the golf course.
Yeah.
Those clients, I mean, highly recommend a hat because it doesn't matter how many products you use. If you're not
Yeah.
covering your hair from the sun, then you're increasing your chances. It's the same with your skin. But if you are indoors the majority of the time, people think that they're pretty safe. So to answer your question, it really is customized. So yeah, if you're not going to be out in the sun a ton, then you probably could use those products less, and then it lasts you a little bit longer. But the thing I think most clients forget is, even if you're in an office all day and then you are just really in the sun while you're walking out to your car, and walking from your car to your office, um, the sun is still getting inside of your car. So if you're near a window or whatever, it's not stopping the sun's UV rays. So need to keep
Really?
that in mind too. Some people say, no, I haven't been out in the sun at all. Like, they're pretty sure that's not possible, but not in Florida.
Wow. Wow. Okay. Okay. Wow. Good stuff. So if you're in an office, maybe invest in some blinds, and
Right? You don't want to block out the sunshine. I mean, why are we living in Florida? Most
yeah,
people
good
like the
point. Good
sun.
point.
But
That's
if
great.
you can if you can get the best of both worlds, just get the stuff that you
Yeah.
need.
Yeah. Love it. Love it. Well, Amy, this is you are just a wealth of information, and so I know listeners who want to learn more, want to get in touch, want to get on over there and see you in Naples. How about letting them know the best way to reach you?
So the best way to reach us is by calling us, and our number is 239-537-9315. You can read all about us and what we stand for as a salon, and all the services that we provide on our website, which is LaSabrinaHairDesign.com. If you want to just stop in, we love that too, especially in the
Yeah.
summer since most of our seasonal clients have left. And we're on
Yeah.
the intersection of Pine Ridge and Livingston in the heart of Naples.
Terrific. Yeah. Come on inside. Get away from the
Yeah,
sunlight a little bit.
exactly.
Yeah, awesome. Well, Amy, thanks for sharing again your knowledge, and we'll talk to you soon in the next episode.
All right, can't wait.
Thanks for listening to the La Sabrina Hair Design Podcast. To learn more about the La Sabrina Hair Design experience, go to www.lasabrinahairdesign.com. That's www.lasabrinahairdesign.com, or call 239 537 9315.